Well, hello, folks. Good morning to all of you. Live here at the Northern Berkshire Line Railroad Club. And we are doing a live video. My name is Dave Hover, uh, owner and president of the railroad here. So, we are here. It's Thursday morning, almost 11 o'clock. We're going to get some trains rolling here, or at least one, I should say. Anybody wants to join in, be free to. Please do comment. Got any questions, be free to ask. As long as you keep it decent and nice, I don't care. If you're going to be rude and shrewd, you're not welcomed here. And we're actually running the New York Central F units this morning. Good morning to EQRC. That's a cool YouTube channel name. Good morning to you. I'm only running one train this morning. As I said, I still got to clean all of this up because I've been doing some work on some equipment. Yeah, it is freezing outside this morning. It went from 60 degrees to I don't want to know and I don't care what the temperature is here in Pittsfield. But my two of my surveillance cameras are out of commission due to the cold weather and the rain from last night. And one of these times I might do a live broadcast at my other railroad that's upstairs called the Berkshire East. My latest project is I have a pair of Rail Power West S SD80 Max, and one of them, this is the frame right here, was giving me trouble on the curves going around. The trucks kept derailing, so I had to modify the trucks and then the frame so the trucks would swerve a lot easier. And now I have no more derailments. I have a pair of 80 Max, the one upside down that I got to remount on the frame, and then that one right there. Yeah, I hear you. I'd give you a peek outside of what it's doing here. You'd probably wind up having a Jersey lynching with me afterwards, so I'm not going to attempt it. Geez, I was hoping that Scott Rails would come in. He did the last time. Oh, South Carolina. Boy, I feel bad for you guys. Being so damn cold down there. Usually that's one of the warmer places down south there. I have an aunt that lives down there, that neck of the woods. And talking with her, a messenger, she was complaining it was cold too. And I feel bad for anybody that's in warmer climate and it's freezing cold, which kind of stinks. That's the washer and dryer. If anybody that is out there watching, which there probably is, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek. That's the upper section. This is the dryer. This is the washer. Underneath is the lower section. And this is the upper section. It follows the whole length of the layout. I know the lighting's not too great. They have both old-fashioned incandescent, the older the older fluorescent lights and the LEDs down here. I'm surprised this camera did not stop doing the live broadcast. Every time I got near the washer and dryer, it would stop. Got a TV down here so I can watch the television. Police scanner, refrigerator. Good luck on getting your new cars. I'll be looking forward to seeing an update on your YouTube channel. You have to send me a link when you do the unpacking. Oh, I gotta sit down. I can't. This basement is very low because it's in a 100-year-old apartment house. This is the SD80 Mac motorized guts here. I couldn't get that locomotive to even. That's the motorized guts going around a tight corner. Would you believe it? Trust me, I wish I had a taller basement because this one is a pain in the ass to maneuver around. Part of my language. To anybody out there that would take that to offense. Okay, what happened? I lost my engine. And to give you an idea, if anybody ever noticed this pipe in my videos, why it's blue, I painted it that to prevent from smashing my head on it. That's the sewer pipe, by the way. Oh, I see that you're into RC planes. A friend of mine out in Minnesota is a big plane nut, but he was like a kid in a toy store, him and his wife, which the wife happens to be an old friend of mine and an old classmate from middle school and high school. And the last time she saw the train layout was in 1985. And when she came down and saw the basement the way it looked, she almost crapped herself. It looks like we got a second viewer out there. Just bear with me here. And on my railroad, we still run cabooses because I don't believe in running end of train devices on any of my freights here. Well, for right now, I don't have any company coming to the house. My son wound up having COVID-19, so the visiting uh, restrictions had to be put in place, unfortunately. And that little kind of like doorway, that's pit number two. Right where the oil tank is half pit, and then pit one is way further down, which is right across from pit two. So if anybody wanted to know. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, lost the engines. Okay, now comes the fun part. And don't, I'm not sick or nothing. It's just the cold air. I can't stand it. I'm not a heavy, I don't smoke. Thank freaking God, because that's one freaking habit I never took up because I got my money tied into my trains. Huh. Piece of one of my locomotives that fell apart. Ugh. Had to go retrieve that. Was stuck behind the washer. Cops are going to the freaking high school right now. Some type of freaking medical call involving drugs. the drug-related medical call. Confound it, these damn kids today are crazy. I'd hope if I freaking turn the other. I gotta get this. I know which controller goes to what here. This scene with the F units was actually a recreation from another YouTube channel video I saw of Penn Central and early Conrail, where this one guy worked up through to Norfolk Southern and then retired. And his favorite locomotives during the New York Central, Penn Central, and early Conrail were the F units more than anything. And I kind of got the idea of doing this scene. Actually, it was supposed to be like 4 to 5 of those locomotives, and my two kids actually like G Gauge, but my youngest actually is a big fan of the Lionel stuff. I used to like it as a kid, but got out of it and wound up sticking mainly to HO. Even after selling my N scale stuff back in the good old days, and then wound up going back into it back several years ago. Now, if anybody had not watched this video before, but because a good friend of mine had a table at the Big E train show, set me up with that switch right there, and I was able to put that side in the one with the Coca-Cola passenger train set, and I was able to actually put in a passing side, another side into the station. It's a run through, and it has that switch that connects in with that end track and a high speed switch at the far end. And it wasn't easy fixing. I guarantee that much. Boy, I forgot we had a massive cold front come in late yesterday and last night. We had high winds, rain coming down sideways, and then it turned to snow. And we didn't get to it. We barely got any snow, but some ice on the ground. Regarding the eBay thing, I'm not a big fan of it. I usually like to start my own. I like to buy stuff off of like marketplace on Facebook or at yard sales or estate sales, or from people I know, and done pretty good over the years. I'll tell you this much: after we had a series of 4 very bad thunderstorms up here last summer. The last set was in September, and I mean it was violent, almost as bad as the Midwest with the tornadic supercell tornadic thunderstorms. There could drop tornadoes to the point we had winds, it sounded like there was a tornado ready to form. That very distinctive, nasty howl into it when the storm stopped. And where I live up here on the west end of Pittsfield, up on what's called Jubilee Hill, that the freaking I started getting nervous because I had filmed the storm and was watching the movement with the clouds there, hoping to God we didn't see a funnel cloud. Thank God we didn't, but there wasn't enough shear in the wind there that could have scared anybody straight to hell, literally. Yeah, and the Penn Central caboose I painted myself. It ain't exactly the J green, but it was close enough. It was township green that I used. Because I didn't feel like brushing the paint on by hand. Now we're going to give you a tour. Ouch. Damn it, I always step on stuff. I'll give you guys a tour here. Look down. Don't mind that. I piled up stuff when I took out the side and I used the track for the dead end side. And this is this part right here beyond my yard is part of Thornton Junction. That's Thornton Junction. And there's a spot, I think it was either Indiana or Ohio, where the track went up on a grade on one spot, dipped down, and went back up on a grade. And that's where I got the idea for this right here. That mirror is for special effects. I kind of find it cool because it looks like you got more than 5 trains running all at once here. When I said ouch, that was the pipe I hit my head on. That's how bad this basement is. My wife has put up with this hobby for over 30 years, so I don't have to worry about her ever giving me the boot for buying any trains, thank God. Well, I'm going to end this broadcast for now. I will probably do another one later. I got to charge the phone so I could be able to do another one later on this evening when more people are out there because I know there's a lot of people working. Today I can't work because of cold weather. So I wish everybody a peaceful and productive afternoon. It's always good to start small and then get your layout bigger, and that's what I did. And I can't build anymore in this setup, anyways, unfortunately. So, on a lighter note, I hope everybody has a good day. EQRC, good talking with you. Thank you for coming in. I will be doing another broadcast later on today. Peace out.